Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Let me know. Let me know. Testing, testing. Mic 1, 2. Welcome to Jenetics Creations, guys. My name is Jen, and this is your weekly live crochet class every Thursday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I also do a pop-up class on YouTube every Tuesday, so if you guys subscribe, turn on all your notifications and stuff like that, you won't miss a thing. But everyone's life is crazy. I get it. So if you are one of those that has to miss it, the good news is they are all saved in the Get Hooked playlist. So you guys have a ton of free tutorials that you can watch at your beck and call. And you can always comment and ask questions in the chat. And I do my best to get to everybody and respond. So you always have life support, if you will. But today we're going to be doing a little bit of a Christmas project. I know it's a little early, but we kind of started the Christmas train already. And I'm just kind of going with it because I got students that need stuff. And this one's going to be easy. So we're just doing, we can turn this into ornaments, but we're just doing a diagram. So we are going to be teaching you how to read this diagram. This one's a fairly simple one. I have not actually tested it. So full disclosure, we're going to be doing this together for the first time live, and you guys always know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's ugly. When we get a few more people in here, I will go ahead and put the image on the screen so you guys can screenshot it. Actually, I'll do that for anyone who might be watching this after the fact. Give me a second. So if you guys are watching this after the fact, the image is on your screen. You can go ahead and take a quick screenshot. That way, if you are watching this and you want to like reference it and go back and forth while we are crocheting it, you will, you know, kind of have a better way to learn what you're going to be doing. So there you go. Take your screenshots. 3, 2, 1, and we're good. All right, we are, I wouldn't normally do it in gray, but we're going to be doing it in gray just because if I do these in white or in any, you know, a lot of these colors don't come through the camera very good, and I want to make sure that you guys are good to go. You don't need a lot of yarn. This is excessive. You probably can do, this might be enough. I don't know. We have a decent amount of double crochets. Letty, hi. Are you going to be doing this with me? Do you want a screenshot of the pattern? Because I am using a diagram. It's this one, but I have, you can screenshot it. Give me a second. I'll put it back on the screen. Go ahead and take your screenshot in case you want to reference it as we go. And I think we're starting with a magic ring.
Please.
Yes. So get it. Let me know when you got it.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Miss Kimberly, how are you?
Okay. I got gray and white and I'm ready.
Grace! I don't know if I'm changing colors, so you might just want to pick one and go with it. Take your screenshots, guys. This is the diagram that we're going to be teaching off of. Sometimes it's easier if you have a screenshot, so go ahead and get your screenshots. I just said that like 500 times. Not really, but we're going to be using this pattern. I am using gray yarn. Okay, perfect. If anyone needs it along the way, I can easily bring it back up. It's not like, ooh, hold on. I did something weird. It's not like I can't figure it out. I'm getting the hang of these softwares. So, but we're going to be teaching you guys how to use the diagram. I'm using gray. I'm just trying to keep it simple and make it easy for you guys to see it. And then afterwards, you guys should be able to, I hear you can mix Elmer's glue with water, and you can just like lay these on cardboard and then paint it with a heavy coat of it to starch it, and then it'll like hold rigidity or whatever, and then you can turn them into ornaments and they should stay and not flop down. So that's rumor on the street. I've never personally tried it. This might be a time where I do. I might have to. I don't know. I think I've got some glue in the closet.
I have done that.
What's the mix ratio? Do you know? Because I have used Elmer's glue to glue puzzle pieces together, and it worked really, really well. But I just painted the glue directly on the puzzle piece, so I didn't dilute it or anything. So let me know if you know the ratio. All right, guys, we're going to start with a magic ring. Hey! Good. How are you? We're going to be doing a magic ring, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 single crochets into the magic ring. 2 to 1, 2 to 1, more glue. So 2 parts glue, 1 part, I'm going to have to look it up. But yeah, I might have to try it. Because I think these will, we We were doing a magic ring. Oh my goodness. Okay, magic ring, guys. Hold your cut piece of yarn if you've never done one. I go around the back side of my fingers, around the front, and I cross.
Today?
We are going to be making a snowflake. You can turn it into a ornament, or you guys can make bookmarks out of it, or you guys can just do, coasters. You do whatever you want. We're just practicing with this diagram. So there you have it. So we've gone, oh, good call. I'm doing a small hook. I can't actually see. I think this is an F. But I think it's either an F or an H, which I think is a 4.0, 3.75. The smaller, the tighter the stitches, which is good because this is rigidity that you're looking for if you're doing it as an ornament. So take your pick. Obviously, this doesn't have a hook size reminder. This is literally just an image, so we're good to go. Mrs. Dutman, hello! All right, magic ring, everybody. Hold your cut yarn. Go along the back side. Go along the front side. Cross it over. Hold everything down, under, over, and then you're going to pull it through as if you were stitching. Go ahead and pull it a little bit tight so you can hold this mess of stuff, but not so tight that you can't stitch into it, because we're doing, how many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 single crochets. So chain 1 to give you space, and let's do 12 single crochets. So, oh, if you've never done a single crochet, you're inserting the hook, and since we're working in the magic ring, that's where I'm at, is inside that circle. Pull up 1, pull up 2. That's a single crochet. Back into the same spot. 1, 2. We're going to do that 12 times. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We are going to slip stitch to the beginning, yes. That little dot right there in between. Hey, Tabitha. How are you? Oh, goodness, where's my good pointer? So that little dot that's in between those two single crochets, whoa, blurry. Come on, focus. Thank you, camera. That little dot in between these two singles, it did focus. Okay, here we go.
I got that 7 reference, LOL.
Right? You have to. Okay, I don't know if you can see my pointer or my cursor, but you can see that there's a dot in between the top two single crochets. That means that there's a slip stitch right there. So that's what, if you're looking and you're trying to really learn how to use these diagrams, that's what that means. That's why we're going to slip stitch to the beginning. If you were doing certain other patterns, you may not, because obviously, you know, certain amigurumi, you're working in a spiral, so there's always things. So follow the pattern, follow the instructions, no matter what Aura tells you. We're going to pull that magic circle tight, and I'm going to make sure I don't lose any of these stitches. Sometimes when I slip stitch, I go into the wrong stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See? I would have slip stitched into that one because this one always looks so tiny. That's what you don't want to hear. Anyway, so that being said, make sure you count backwards your 12 so you don't accidentally cut off a stitch. We would hate to have problems so soon in this thing. What's up, Shayna? Elizabeth, hi! Alright, so 12 single crochets. 12 single crochets into a magic ring. And slip stitch to join. If you guys want your screenshot of the pattern, here you go. I'm putting it up again. Take your screenshots. This is what we're crocheting. We're going to turn it into an ornament. I might even starch these ones and see what they turn out like. Because, dude, that would look really pretty on the tree. I really do. If I can find a really good blue. Ooh, the teal. I have leftover teal. Oh, my goodness. Okay, anyway, squirrel. All right. Do you have it? It's going bye-bye. Okay. So we just did our 12 single crochets and we slip stitched. Now we've got these little circles. That means we are chaining. So we've got 3. We're going to chain 3 and then we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 3, double, double. chain 3, double, double. So that's going to be going all the way around. You guys already have your image. Now we're going to do it. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Now we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up 1, pull up 2, pull up 2. And then we were chaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. We are not skipping any stitches. You're going to do 2 doubles into the next single crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook, 1, pull up 2, pull up 2, do it again in the next stitch.
Work on whip number 6, but it's not this at the moment.
No worries. Chain 3. We're not going to talk about how many whips because, Lord have mercy, I've been on a rampage. 2 doubles in the next stitch. Or the next 2 stitches, sorry, 1 and 1. Oh, I have a tickle in my throat, not good. Keep going all the way around. 1, 2, 3. 1 double, 2 double. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, double crochet into the next one.
Iron and Tracy left me alone with 1.
Oh no!
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
It might be. It might be. So double crochet into the first stitch, chain 3, double, double. Chain 3, double, double. Do I need to bring this in a little bit closer? I'm just afraid it's going to get blurry, so you guys let me know if that's good and clear still. Chain 3, double, there we go, and double. And then you're going to chain 3, and we are slip stitching. We know we are slip stitching to the beginning because, again, you have that little dot right there. Whoop! That little dot right there. So that's your slip stitch. And we're just going into the top of that chain. Alright, I want to pause there because I know some of you guys were a little bit behind me. Let me know when you're ready. Start throwing ready in the chat. That was row 2. We are about to start row 3. I also have another one that we can look at too if we have time.
Chain 3, double, double.
You have Kid saying chain 3,
Hi, Jen,
double, double.
I had only part 1 of Christmas hat.
Good. We're going to resume the Christmas hat Tuesday.
Agatha.
We're going to resume. So yes, chain 3, double. Chain 3, double, double. Chain 3, double, double. Chain 3, double, double. So it's just that first chain 3 that's off because it counts as a stitch. Did that clarify it? I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We're talking. Are you ready for row 3? You guys are killing me. Because if we get through this one, I can do like a quick thing on this one too. And so we'll get 2 for the price of 1. Not like you guys are paying, but you know, we can get 2 into this one.
Ready.
That's my thought. Okay, okay. If you're not ready, I will catch you up if I go ahead of you. You guys know that. Alright, so we are here. We just slip stitched. Now we are going to chain 1. That's going to count as our first single crochet. It's just being parrot. Parrot? You got a parrot now? So chain 1. We're making a snowflake! So yes, we're making a snowflake. We might make another one if we have time. Chain 1, single crochet. Then we're going to do this craziness into our chain 3 spot, which is going to be a half double, double, 4, double, half double. I'll walk you through it. I know that was a lot. I just wanted to like spell it out for you guys so you know what's coming. And then you're right back in here, single, single. It's all about memorizing what each symbol means and then just putting it where you're supposed to.
Okay, cool.
All right, so here we go. We're going to do it together. We're going to chain one, boop, and you're going to single crochet into the next double crochet. So insert your hook and work your single crochet, boop. Everything for the next few stitches is going to be done in the chain 3 space, so into that gap right here, okay? And you're going to start with a half double, then a double. So half double is a yarn over. You're going in that spot, pull up one, and then we're pulling through all 3. Boop. Yes, we need to boop. Boop as you go. Now we're doing a double crochet, so you're yarn over again. Same spot, pull up one, pull up two, pull up two. Now you're going to chain 4. Holy cow, where'd my pattern go? There it is, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're just going to reverse these 2 stitches. So now double crochet, pull up 1, pull up 2,
LOL.
pull up 2. And now our half double. So you're still yarn overing. Yes, that's a verb. Pull up 1, and now you're going to pull up all 3. Boop. Okay? I know that was a lot. That was a lot. These next 2 stitches, you're just going to single crochet. So 1 and 2. Okay, we're back into this spot again. Half double, double, chain 4, double, half double. Yarn over, going in, pull up 1, pull up 3, yarn over, back in, pull up 1, 2, 2, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. You're going in, 1,
Update: I
2,
ironed and didn't burn anything or myself.
2. The not burning yourself is actually a very big win. You have no idea how many times I have managed to mess myself up with an iron. It's really sad. Half double time, so yarn over, going in, pull up 1, and all 3. Okay? Single, single. That's what you're doing in those next 2 stitches. Single crochet, single crochet. And you're going to keep doing the same thing all the way around. So right here, half double, double, chain 4, double, half double. Half double, double, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet, and half double. Alright, single, single. Half double. Double. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. And half double. Single, single. Did I lose anybody? I know this can be a little convoluting when you're going back and forth on stitches. But, I mean, it's really no different than a granny square concept. You're just switching the thingies. I don't know. My tooth has been really, like, hurting. I'm trying to get into the dentist right now. I might. It depends. I haven't decided yet. Half double. Double. Chain 4. Double. And half double. And then you got your 2 single crochets. Alright, last section. We got our half, our full double, 4 chains. Whoa. Now I've got a double. And then a half. What? Oh my gosh, and because there's a delay on the thing, I can't even see whatever was typed. That's funny. Okay, so perfect. Now we're going to slip stitch to that beginning chain to join. And I should have chained a little bit looser. We will talk about that later. I'm pulling a Melissa. If you guys don't know, you don't know. Okay.
I got a job, BTW, LOL.
Oh my god, yay! Where at? Are you excited? Is it one you're going to have fun at? Alright.
That was mini minion.
Oh, that makes sense, Mrs. Detman. That makes way more sense. Did everyone get that row okay? I just realized my hands were a little low. Hopefully they weren't too bad. Were you guys able to follow that? And let me know if you're ready. Because our next row is going to be our last and final row. And I'm not going to lie, it's a little gnarly. Because we're going to be going, let's see, where are we? We're going to be going up and over.
Yes.
And then we're going to be doing all this. And then we're going to be doing up and around. And then all this. And then all that. That's how this is going to work. So that's, let's see, single, 4, slip stitch. And then we go,
Ready.
That's a treble. Perfect. 4 slip stitch. 2, 4, 7 slip stitch. Oh, this is going to be fun. You guys are going to have so much fun. It's going to get crazy.
Slow.
We're going to have to go slow. Okay. Good idea. So we know we're right here because this is where the slip stitch was. So we've done that. Chain 2, and then we're skipping this single crochet, and it looks like we're going to do a single crochet on the top of these 2 stitches. So on top of the half double and on top of the double. So chain 2, 1 and 2, we're skipping the first single crochet. We're doing a single crochet on top of the last 2 stitches before the gap. So 1 and 2. Alright, we're going to go dumb slow on this one. We're working all of this in the space, but we've got a lot to work, so stay with me. Single crochet, chain 4, slip stitch. We're going to do all of that together before I even talk about doing more. So in the space, single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right back in that chain, we're going to slip stitch. So just pull through the loops. Okay? This has 1 cross. Each little hash mark is a yarn over. The only exception is a half double crochet because obviously it doesn't have one. So this is going to be a double crochet, treble, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slip stitch into the second. Okay. So let's work our double crochet. And that's where you're pulling up 1, 2, and 2. Now it's treble, so that's 2 yarn overs. 1, 2, same space. Pull up 1, pull up 2, pull up 2 again, and pull up 2.
So what is the trick to cutting Brussels sprouts?
Oh, girl, I have no idea. You're talking to the kitchen illiterate one. Alright, so we just did the double and the treble. Now we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains. And then we're going to slip stitch into the second chain that we make. So 7. 7! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa, 7. I'm going into the second chain with my slip stitch. And we're just going to pull through all the loops. Okay, am I going slow enough? Hopefully I'm not losing anybody. So we just did that first little doop-de-doop. Now we're going to do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the first. And now we'll do it together. So chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going back into that first chain with our slip stitch. Boop. Okay. I think we already know where this one's going, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slip stitch. What's weird is that we're not slip stitching into the first chain. 1, 2, 3. I think we made a boo-boo. We did. So they kind of wrote this a little funny. If you'll notice, the chain goes into that first, but now it's making this little bubble a little bit smaller. So I'm going to back up. We're going to do these chains again. We're going to do 7 slip stitch to the first, 7 slip stitch to the first, 7 slip stitch to the first. So work with me. Frog it back just to the end of this. This is where I'm seeing a slight little problem with the pattern, and we're going to fix it. Chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going into the first one this time. And slip stitch. Chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back into that first one with your slip stitch. And we're doing it a third time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slip stitch into that first chain. Okay, did I lose anyone? Because I know we kind of did a correction. You should have something that looks really weird, almost like a rooster right now. Don't worry, it will look like a snowflake. Per the image, it will. I actually can't validate that. I've never made it. But that is where we're at. Everyone with me? Now we're going to do a treble and a double. Come on, Hook. Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Treble. That's 2 yarn overs. 1. I'm going to turn that off because that's probably someone trying to buy something and they're going to be all annoying me. Okay. Pull up 1.
Yep.
Pull up 2. Pull up 2. Pull up 2. Oh no. Oh no! This might be why they didn't do that. You know what? We're going to have to close that. So back up. We need to do 1 slip stitch in here. We need to slip stitch this to the beginning, or otherwise it's going to be all open like that and that's going to look poopy. So go to the beginning of this part right here, and we're going to do 1 more slip stitch just to bring that together to a point. Now we're going to work that treble. There you go. So yarn over twice, same spot, 1, 2, 2,
Got it.
2. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, and then a double. Same spot, 1, 2, 2. Just so we can keep staying with learning the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So chain 4 and slip stitch to the first, and then we're doing a single crochet. That is all still being done in this little section. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch to the beginning, and then single crochet in our chain space. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot, but we have that first segment done, and that's how it's gonna look. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. So we just did this. Now we need single, single, chain, and then we're skipping those, and then single, single. So on top of the next 2 stitches, work a single crochet. 1, and oh man, 2. Chain 1. We're skipping those middle ones, and we're going into this one and this one. So skip this. 1 and 2. Alright, we've got the conglomerate of stitches again. We're going to do our single crochet, chain 4, slip stitch. So into that, what is it, a chain 4 space? Single crochet, chain 4, 3, 4, and slip stitch. Double, treble, and then we're doing our 7, 7, 7. So double first, double, treble, so that's 2 yarn overs, 1, 2, 2, 2, and now we're doing that set of chain 7s. So chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the beginning, come on, come on, there we go, chain 7, I need more yarn, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the beginning, and we're doing one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the beginning, and then one more slip stitch into the beginning of this first one that we did, just to close that. And now we're going reverse. So treble, which is the 2 yarn overs, 1, 2, 2, 2, double, chain 4,
sad face.
1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch to the beginning. Don't worry about it, it'll be available for replay. You're going to want to get this one too, because I'm teaching you guys how to use a diagram. So you'll have a nice snowflake. This one's a good one. Not like any of them are bad ones, I would say. So that was the chain 4 slip stitch, and one more single crochet right here, and we are through that final point. Or not that final point, the second point. So, and we are already in the repeat. I am going to do one more, or I'm going to finish this with you guys. We aren't going to get to the second snowflake. You guys are going to have to let me know in the chat if I should teach this one next week, or do we want to move on to a different project next week. So while I finish this one, you guys let me know if you want to do this one next week, next Thursday. So that's step 1. Step 2, let's finish this one. So single, single, whoops, we're over here now. We've just gone through this one. Single, single chain, skip the 2 middle ones, single, single. And then we've got the fun corner again. Well, it's not a corner, but you get it, a point. So 2 singles in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, chain 1, skip 2, and 2 singles. And
yeah,
then
next week.
You want to do that one next week too? Okay. That's good. That's good. It makes it easier if it's something you guys want. Plus, you'll learn more diagrams, which is always good practice because I can't tell you how much it's opened doors for me in finding tough textures and different ways to combine stitches. Alright. In our next space, we have single, chain 4, slip stitch to the first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Going into that first chain, we're slip stitching. Double crochet, treble crochet, chain 7, it's that sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the beginning, chain 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the beginning again. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Slip stitch to the beginning, slip stitch again to this one. So when you go down the way to our first thing, slip stitch into that one, that'll close that, and now we're back into the reverse. So treble, 1, 2, 2, 2, double, chain 4, slip stitch to the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch to the first, and single crochet. Single crochet into the next 2 stitches. By the way, if you're not catching on, a lot of my verbiage, what I'm saying, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, that's exactly how it would be worded in a pattern. So if you are someone who's like, I can never read patterns, yes you can. Just start learning the language. We're going to chain 1, skip 2 stitches, single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Alright, fun corner time, or point. Single, chain 4, slip stitch to the first chain, double crochet, treble crochet, chain 7, slip stitch to the first. Cute. It's turning out pretty cute. I'm liking it. Chain 7, slip stitch to the first, chain 7, slip stitch to the first, slip stitch to the very first chain on the first chain 7 ring, treble crochet into that space, double, chain 4, slip stitch to the first, and single. Whew! Got that memorized. Got a couple more, guys. We're almost there! Drink your water. Drink your water. If you played your cards right, you could connect a ton of these and make like a shawl out of it. And then just when you would do your chains, you can crochet that directly into each other. That would be kind of cool. Alright.
Yes.
Single.
That pattern next week.
Single. Okay, so we're going to do this pattern next week. So here's your preview, guys. We're going to do this pattern next week. Feel free to take your screenshot if you want. But I've got it ready to go. I've got it ready to go. Chain 1, skip 2, single, single. In the space, we're doing a single, chain 4, slip stitch to the first, double, treble, chain 7, slip stitch to the first, chain 7, slip stitch to the first.
How much yarn do you need for this?
Not much.
I'd assume not very much.
No, I don't even know how to measure. I barely even touched what I have, so you could probably get away with something like this, maybe even less. We still need our third little loop-de-doop, so 7. Slip stitch to the first, slip stitch to the very first of those 3, treble, double, chain 4, slip stitch to the first, single crochet. Alright guys, we're on the last stretch. Oh, it's looking so cute. I really like it. I want to know what I'm going to use it for. Kind of should maybe make some... I should probably, for my Christmas tree, use this and make as many as I can with what's left. Because that would look so pretty. And if I can get some, like, maybe glitter, then I can actually, like, do some spray glitter and, like, make them, like, metallic. I think I might. Alright, single, single. Chain 1, skip 2, single, single, in the space, single, chain 4, slip stitch to the first.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. Double crochet, treble, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 7, slip stitch to the first, repeat twice, 7, slip stitch to the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch to the first, slip stitch to the very first, treble, double, chain 4, slip stitch to the first, and single. And now we've got to do 2 more singles. Why does it look like we have, oh, chain 1, and then we're slip stitching to that very first single crochet, and that's it. Now we can fasten off. Now if you're going to make this a bookmark, you may want to take advantage of the fact that it's already connected, or you may want to just loop your own thing to the end of one of these for the pages. I don't know if this would really make a viable bookmark, to be honest with you. I think you're better off using it as ornaments. To fasten off, you're just going to cut it. I yarn over and pull through one more time to pull it tight as a knot. And then you're going to want to weave in the ends. If you've never woven in the ends before, because maybe you're new, I will go ahead and cover that. We got time. So all you're going to do is flip it over to where you get to this section.
Mine is 8 inches across.
Let me check and see how much. What size hook did you use? Because I don't know if we were using the same ones. I'm about 7. Yeah, I'm about 7.5. Take a yarn needle. I can say needle here. It's YouTube. Take a yarn needle.
Five millimeters.
Okay, so yours is a little bit bigger than what I used. I used a 4. I mean, either one is good, but yeah, that's a good thing to know. And we're just looking for places to hide it in the stitches that already exist. You don't want to create lines, so you want to get under as many stitches as you can. That's why I really like picking the circle to go around as many times as I can. It reinforces it. It's also easier to hide. And you want to keep all your stitches as close as you can together so that as the garment moves or whatever, you're not accidentally
I just
stretching.
dropped the nearest hook.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did. You're not stretching anything out. Once you go back and forth for a minute, you're good to cut it. This one's going to be a little bit trickier just because it's in a different space. But you guys are professionals. We got this. So, here we go. Now I'm just trying to get it inside those stitches, but I'm not going to go far. Meaning I don't want to go all the way across. I want to keep everything localized to this little cluster area of stitches so you don't have to worry about it coming back out. And I just go back and forth in the same space because it will start to like lock itself. It might even be creating knots that I don't know about, but that's okay. That's okay because it's hidden. And then you can cut it. And now we just need to order some of those hooks off of Amazon. I'm going to actually search some and link them in the description or in my link tree. I'll link them in my link tree under supplies. And then we would need to do the starch. So per Grace, possibly a 2-to-1 glue to water ratio for your Elmer's glue. You put them on like some cardboard or some cookie sheets or whatever, so you obviously can then paint and cover it heavily. Once it dries, it will then have some more rigidity, and you've got yourself ornaments, guys. Oh my god, I love it. I'm going to make some. I'm going to make some for my tree. I think this will look really cute on the tree. And then get some glitter too. So again, next week, Thursday, we're going to do this one. So same time, same place. I will definitely get that scheduled. In case you need one more screenshot of the pattern that we did today, because you want to practice and make a million, because if you're filling a Christmas tree, you're going to need a lot. Oh no! Oh, Grace! I'm glad I didn't. I mean, that was a really selfish comment. We're not going to talk about that, but oh my god. Oh well, it's okay. You can fix it. Take your screenshots again, guys. If you guys want to make a million of them, cover your tree, take your screenshot. Take your screenshot. There you have it. There you have it. All right. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I know it was a little bit shorter, but we're going to be doing another one next week. And then don't forget your Christmas hats. If you guys are stitching with us on Tuesdays, last Tuesday.
I can fix it.
Good.
No worries.
Good. That's the benefit of knowing what you're doing. For the Santa hat, last Tuesday we made the brim. So I taught you guys how to do the bobbles. We need to make it 19 inches. If you guys missed it, go back and watch it. It's in the Get Hooked playlist, because next Tuesday we're going to be stitching it together. We're going to be doing a row around, and then we're going to be switching to red and start making the red going all the way down. And this is going to be a long Santa hat, so you can make it as long or as short as you want. But definitely check back in on Tuesday. The time is unknown right now, so set your notifications, do all the things. And then Thursday, we will be back here learning another diagram and another snowflake. Alright, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Make a million. Make a million and rewatch it. Do all the things. Alright, guys. I'll talk